Hello everyone, the Chart Guys have been working on an introductory technical analysis course for quite some time now, and after surveying hundreds of traders with what would be the most sought after information regarding technical analysis, we came up with this course, When to Enter and Exit. It covers over 5 hours of the basics on when to enter and exit, and we feel after watching this course it will help build a foundation of technical analysis knowledge which will eliminate a lot of the uncertainty in the world of trading stocks. So the course outline, we go over the psychology of trading, establishing a game plan, the different indicators we use to signal a bullish and bearish entry, how to recognize support and resistance levels, poor entries, where traders make mistakes, exit targets, how do you know where to sell your trade, where to place stop losses, that's very important, minimizing losses is what keeps you in the game long term, my personal preparations, how I go about getting ready for each trading day, and then piecing it all together, utilizing all the information we just learned and how to apply that in the real world for making successful, profitable trades. As a bonus, we also include a lot of information on finding entries and exits utilizing patterns, and you can find these patterns on every time frame on pretty much any stock and commodity trading, and certainly being able to recognize those patterns can give you an edge as well. So we hope you will check this out. Again, it's an introductory level course. So if you are new to technical analysis and trying to get a firm grasp on things and feeling a little bit overwhelmed, then this course is for you. I hope you check it out. Appreciate you watching. Hey everyone, looking at Facebook on the daily and weekly time frame. Real quick before we get going, if you find these videos useful, we'd appreciate likes and shares. They certainly help on our end. Nice mutually beneficial relationship. So looking at Facebook on the daily and weekly, we were looking for this bearish reversal candlestick. We had not filled the gap yet, and we still have not filled that gap. We're closing in very close. We're just about 16 cents shy. But we were looking for confirmation of this bearish reversal candlestick. Obviously, we did not get it. We needed to have the overall S&P 500 in our favor to the downside to be looking for that bear play to play out. And we saw, if you're familiar with the chart, guys, we cover SPY and the S&P 500, and we are constantly watching it and comparing everything to it. That correlation is so important. And we could see when SPY was dumping midday, when Trump was speaking, that the tech sector was holding up the best and that Facebook was holding up just fine. So looking at Facebook on the 5-minute time frame, you can see we had a rejection from the 200 period 5-minute resistance the first 10 minutes of the day. Then we dropped down and we did break the low of yesterday, not by a significant margin. We rejected from the 200 period 5-minute resistance another 3 times. Then it became support. So now we know the bulls have all 5-minute moving averages as support. We headed up and hit a new high of the day. So with that new high of the day, clearly the bulls are in control. And then on the weakness of the overall market, look at this back test of the 200 period. So again, we had 5 rejections from the 200 period 5-minute resistance. We back tested it and it held it 1, 2 times, 3 times. New high of the day. Here's the market sell-off. We bounced off of it, held it again, and then took off in a complete bull run to end the day. So knowing that the bears were not seeing any kind of momentum to the downside when the market was dumping, we know, okay, clearly Facebook is not going to be a good bear day today if it's not even seeing any downside when the overall market is dumping. And we look at the hourly time frame for Facebook, and we regain that 20 period, the first candlestick of the day, and then back tested and held it, and then just ran to the upside. So the bulls are in absolute full control of Facebook. And checking in on the weekly time frame, we've got that nice follow through. The middle Bollinger Band turning into support, highest price we've seen in over 2 months, and we're looking up at the all-time high. It's still a ways away, 133.50, not too far away, $7.50. That's about 6% or so, maybe even closer to 5%. But the bulls are in full control. The tech sector is really strong. Apple and Google are both looking great on the daily time frame. Close at the high of the day for the S&P 500 and for Facebook. We're looking for further upside tomorrow. And our first target is the gap fill of 126.28, and then we're looking up at 127 psychological resistance. Bulls are in breakout mode above the upper Bollinger Band. Need to keep updating that level at the open each day. But as of right now, there is no slowdown for the tech bulls. QQQ, which is heavily weighted in the tech sector, keeps hitting higher highs, closing strong. It's been in breakout mode for 3 or 4 days at this point. So the bulls have a ton of momentum. And this is the second scenario with the overall markets where Trump has led to a dump and the bulls buy that dump in a big way and rally to new all-time highs. So we're going to be looking for that to occur again tomorrow, or at least before the end of the week. We will check back in. I appreciate you watching and hope you have a great night.